Hey, what's up, guys? We were here, lesson 6. Okay, this is going to take a couple of days. The last time we met, we talked about event driven programming, which is basically cause and effect. When this happens, then this. So if someone presses the button, it triggers that button to go to another screen. Or if the button is pressed, it causes an audio file to play. So it's a cause and effect. Event driven programming. We're going to pick up from the last time we met. You were creating the crowded screen, and the only thing you put in there so far is the label, and you followed the steps on PLTW curriculum, and you changed some of the properties of that label. We're going to continue on that screen for crowded screen. That would be screen number 2, the crowded screen. The first screen is screen 1, which is the home screen. We are on the second screen, which is the crowded screen. Okay, we're going to pick up in PLTW on step 14 today, and you're going to be incrementally building this app. Okay, we're going to do crowded screen. So 14 through, let's see, on my instructions, I think I put it 14 to 27. You can do this in 2 parts for day 1. 14 through 27 on crowded screen. You're going to answer some questions and put in your screenshot for the crowded screen. You're going to answer my incremental approach to app building question. That's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Then part 2 of day 1 is steps 28 through 32. And you're going to paste your block viewer, which is the code screenshot here. Then you're going to complete a simple flowchart for the events that will be triggered when the user pushes either the measles or meningitis button. You'll need to take a look at the blocks editor code to figure this out. It's pretty simple. If you just click on blocks editor, the block's already there. It tells you what will happen. You just need to put it in flowchart form. You can either use draw.io to create a flowchart or use my template, which if you just click here, it should take you to a template that I've already made for you. Wait for it. You just make a copy, and then you'll fill in this rectangle, and it should end. I put in your rhombus for your conditional statement. Has the button been pressed? If no, then we got to wait, and we got to wait for it to begin, right? So when the button is pressed, let's say it is pressed, what will happen? And your choices are either to look at the meningitis button or the measles button. What will happen? If the button is pressed, what will happen? So you would put, I guess, in that one, if you look at the block code, when button click, and then this one, what will happen? That's all you need to fill out. And then take a screenshot of the flow chart and then put it into my document. Let's go back to my document and place it here. Then that's day 1. Done. Day 1. Day 2, when you see me again, you're going to finish another screen. Okay? I know it says optional, but I'm going to require you to finish one more user interface, one more screen by using the crowded screen as a template. In day 1, you will have already finished the entire crowded screen. I'm going to say it again. By day 1, you will have finished the entire crowded screen portion of the GermGuide app. Day 2, you're going to either pick the vectors born screen to work on or the waterborne screen to work on. The properties of all the components should be the same for each screen. I'm only requiring you to do one more. This is what I'm going to assess you on. This is your mastery task because you've used the guide and the gifts and everything for the crowded screen. You're going to do one more screen on your own by using the crowded screen as a template. Okay, then you're going to place your screenshot of the design view of either the waterborne disease screen or vector-borne disease screen here. Then you're going to place your block editor screen shot here. And then answer the mastery question. I am thoroughly going to grade you on day 2, this required mastery task of doing one more screen on your own. Okay? So with that, I'm going to pause this for a second. So let's go back and look at what we've done so far. You've done all of these properties for the crowded screen, title, label. And if you read and follow through exactly to the T, your screen for crowded screen should look just like this right now. Move on, go to 14. We already have the title label. Okay, it says from the layout palette, click and drag the vertical arrangement component to your UI. So if I go back to App Inventor,